Hello and welcome to Retro Bikes Dublin. Today we're looking at a Honda CL50 Benly. This is a special run for Honda back in 1999. So this is the first year release of this bike, and it pays homage back to the old Honda racing colours that they had back in the day, and it really goes with the Honda Dream 50 of 1997. If you know of that bike, this is kind of a, I would say, collector's piece, more so. To go with that, you have the Dream 50, you have a Benly 50 like this, and then you have another Benly 50 that we have inside as well. This bike is pretty much all original, never been painted, only 9,000 kilometers on the clock. The only thing that's not original on the bike will be the exhaust that we have on it here, but we do have the original exhaust, as you've seen probably in the photos on the advert itself if you're looking to purchase this bike. Might even put a cut in here to the image of that exhaust itself. It's very, very good condition as well. In regards to the bike itself, it isn't a completely mint, no marks, no nothing, but it is an extremely good example of a CL50 Benly. Probably one of maybe a handful that are in the country, if even that. So front tire here, perfect. And then you have the front mudguard. You see a little bit of rusting here at the top, one little dent there and there. Gaiters are good condition, left and right. We'll start on the right hand side of this bike here, and the mudguard there. The alloy is in okay condition, some signs of pitting as you can see there. Drum brake at the front, of course, only a 49cc bike. So here's the over-under exhaust that we've actually put on it as well. Fits nicely and actually sounds very, very good too. But we do have the original exhaust if you want to go back to that, so it's not a big deal. The engine here, as you can see, the side casing on the right hand side is in good condition. It is a bike that's come in from Japan, so you do see the Japanese stickers around the side of the bike and on the chassis numbering. There's the little tiny carburetor. As you can see, the paint all on the inside here is in really, really nice nick. You do have a little slight mark here underneath the tank on the right hand side. Sticker has a little mark in it as well here on the right hand side. Kickstart, no electric start on her as well. Back swing arm is good. The rear alloy is probably better than the front. Exhaust is obviously brand new that we put on, so there's no marks on that. It's original. Seat on it here, not a cover. It's the original seat that's been on it since 1999. Tank on the right hand side then is actually in really nice nick. Little bit of corroding on the chrome on the actual fuel cap itself, but other than that, very, very good. Back then here, indicators, a little bit of pitting again, as you can see. Rear mudguard really good, 1999 plate. Here we are on the rear mudguard. You see at the just the starting point of the mudguard here at the back, there is two little marks there. That's your helmet lock on the rear left hand side, which the key does work for. It's a single Honda original key as well. Chain guard, which is nice to see, a lot of them have them missing. And then you see the Japanese writing again on the right hand side here. Chain and sprocket are in nice condition too. Side stand only, no main stand. Honda casing on the left hand side, made in Japan, really, really nice nick. CD50 400 5185 chassis number here on right hand side. Engine is in good nick. You see a lot of times these were painted for this series of bike. Usually they're not painted and they go rusted after a while. On the 50s you'll see it quite often. And then at the front here as well. Up to the left hand side of the tank, original Honda homage back to the original Honda badge, or logo I should say. Tank grips on left and right hand side are nice and cute. Up to the top then, 9,615 kilometers only on it, and the original chrome mirrors. So that's the CL50 overview and visual inspection. We'll now go on to the ride along. Okay, I'm going to start it a bit earlier because I just want to show you how well this bike is running. Show you on the fuel tap here. Up here is on, then the bottom is reserve, and to the side here is off. But I'm going to get on it, turn on the ignition. You'll see there's a light for the side stand, tell you the side stand is up. So you're just going to flick that up, light's going to turn off. Put out your kickstart, give her a bit of revs as you kick her, and away you go. So maybe something I didn't say in the visual inspection of the bike is that it is a 4-speed bike as well, with a clutch, not like the normal C50s that are just no clutch, with a seesaw gearing on the left hand side. So you can wheelie the bike if you like in first gear for about maybe half a second, if that's what you're really interested in. Cute. It's all down as well, so the gears here on the left hand side, it's all down and then all back for going up and down the gears. There's plenty of poke in her as well for a 50, much more than what you would get on a scooter, as you could expect. And we're getting up to 40 kilometers an hour. We're still in third gear, 50 kilometers an hour, and then we go into the final gear as we come up now. And people love to see it as well. So I'd say you're looking at 70 kilometers an hour on this thing. Fourth gear is only really when you're getting into, you know, the speeds where you can actually put it into that higher gear. To be honest, so I wouldn't really ever put it into fourth gear unless you're really capable of the speeds. Like downhill here we'll probably be more capable of doing. There we go, you can see here the revs are up. We're going to get to the maximum of the third gear and then get down. So you see fourth gear needs a bit more of the power to bring it out, so we're up to 60 kilometers an hour now. But yeah, the bike is really beautiful, very very rare, very sought after. They're getting harder and harder and harder to get, and the only place you can only really get them is Japan. You can't really go anywhere else to get the kind of quality that you want in these bikes. But that's kind of it now. We've done our little run around, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in now to the left hand side here after this taxi here, the Kia. I'm going to turn left. I'm just going to go around here. I'm going to put the bike on its side stand as well, get into neutral. There we are. And I'm going to show you indicators and so on. Seating height, I mean, no one's going to have any issues. You know, I'm 6'2" as well, and I fit on the bike. So if you're tall or small, you should be fine as well. So we'll just go around the bike now. I'm going to get a little picture of her. That's what she looks like on the road as she sits. Let me just get a little picture here for the thumbnail. And there we are. Okay, so I'll just show you then. You can see the front light is working there. Rear brake light, you'll see come on there. There we are, rear brake light. I'm going to get out of the way here. There we are, and then I'm going to turn on the indicators for you. So rear left, you'll see coming on. Front left, on also. Front right, you'll see come on there. And the rear right as well. So she's all ready to go. She's running lovely, kicking first time to start, idling really nice, all electrics working, horn, everything like that. I'll do a little blow of the horn for you. But yeah, no, really really tidy little bike, very very sought after, and only going one way in price, and that's up. So that's really been it for the Honda CL50. If you have liked the video, please do give it a like. It really does help with us getting a few more views and so on. Also comment down below on what you think of these CL50s, and finally subscribe if you haven't already.